2 to that. It's a 6. Beautifully timed in his arc, and have a look at that ball fly over the field. Lovely connection from the left-hander.
Well, these days, Tamim Iqbal, that went for 6, and it was so flat, it could have just fallen inside, and that's made the coach pretty happy. Tamim Iqbal has changed his attitude in the recent past. Since it takes a bit of time in settling down. In the past, he used to be, at the bowler all the time, taking the attack to the bowlers, but now he's nurtured it down. He's become more patient and more conservative in his approach, even in this shorter version of the game.
A wrong gun from that leg stump line. Not a bad option if he can drop them like that. You've got to make your own pace if you want to hit the ball hard. There is nothing off the surface. The ball almost dying on the batsman.
The reverse attempted and missed. Well, Naeem Sheikh will be under a bit of pressure going at getting 29 of 31 balls, but I think it will be up to both the batsmen to get a move on, put the pedal on the gas.
Once again, that ball staying low.
Little surprised, Ramesh, with the preparation of the wicket. It's pretty dry, you'd expect, with the pace bowling battery that Pakistan has. However, maybe a tinge of grass. Lahore is known over the years to have that kind of a wicket.
That's good second run. Has he made his ground? Wicket-keeper is happy-chappy. They feel that they've got the batsman run out.
Struggling there. Second run, there was a bit of a yes and no. The communication's not really in order. To the stretch of the last moment, the fielding side is cock-a-hoop. I think the field, they've got the man. He's gone upstairs, understandably, and have another look. Tamim Iqbal looking a little disconsolate. He's walking back. He's seen it all. He's seen the keeper collect and take off the bails, and is caught well short. So, unfortunately, from Bangladeshi context, they lose the first wicket.
Sadly, he has got to leave the field. It can be difficult to judge the contours of the ground if you're playing a game after a gap of so many years. It's gone after scoring 39 of 34, 71 for 1.
Big match coming up on My 11th Circle.
It's time.
Change left arm round.
If he gets 20 at a strike rate of 138, Bangladesh will be in a good position to dominate. Even a quick fire 20-30 can work to lift the tempo of this innings.
Actually, he's the right person because he's had a sublime time during the Bangabandhu BPL, and he's been a wonderful touch for his team. He started off with the youngster Afif Hussain, who is yet to come in. Lidon Dash opens the innings normally in the domestic circuit in the T20 format. So I think he'll be feeling quite comfortable after looking at the wicket here.
Oh, that's been given as a wide. I think he's probably looking for that blue line. A wide Yorker was attempted by Imaf. Pakistan at this stage would be quite happy to let them have a regular rotation of strike. As long as they don't hit 4s and 6s, I think Pakistan would feel they've got this covered.
Well, the average score is 173 for the first innings, and they've got to get a move on if they're going to attain that 170 plus score. They've got to go at 10 runs and over from now on. And to do that, they'll have to be a little proactive, throw caution to the wind, but that's the format of the game. The last 10 overs yields more runs.
He's off and running.
Have a look at the run out of Tamim Iqbal. That was on the second run attempt. He went through quickly for the first one turnaround. It was okay. I thought initially maybe there'd have been a bit of a yes and no, but they did carry on. It just couldn't stretch enough, Tamim Iqbal.
Quick release of the ball as well from the field. I think it was a one-handed pickup, and one-handed pickups generally yield good result. He's looking at the looking at the fielder, then ran hard and just couldn't beat the throw. This Haris Rauf, well, he hasn't picked up his first wicket, but he's done a fair bit of damage by removing a set asset for Bangladesh.
Too many of those wayward deliveries, I think, will be a bit of a concern for the Pakistani bowlers. Yes, you're talking about Rauf, but he's a tall lad. The way he picked it up and the quick release, and he's pretty balanced when he threw the ball. Very, very efficient. Well, you've got to take any opportunity that comes your way.
Yeah, he's right. Yes, he's right.
He attacked the ball, he came in, picked it with one hand, eye on the ball, as they say. Good release, quick release, and he knew that he was in business. Ready for a bit of a celebration. That's gone fine, away from the field and the deep, well struck for 4.
Oh, you can't afford to err in line to Liton Dash. He's going to pounce on it any opportunity he gets. As it deviated down leg, all he had to do is swivel around, use the little pace of the ball and send it away. Backward of square, comfortable boundary for him. Well, then in a few more of those, bit of glove love in the middle. Naeem Sheikh has been there for a while now. He's a batsman capable of hitting the big ball. Just feel that something's got to give here. Projected score 6.67, currently 133. It's not going to be enough. Even at 10, they'll reach only 160. That's what they'll be targeting.
It's gone up in the air, away from the fielder for 6. Beautifully managed through the offside. Lazy elegance personified. What a strike that is.
Oh, it's brilliant. It's a delight to watch. So pleasing to the eye. Didn't seem to hit it too hard. Just the full back lift and then the follow through. Look at that. He was pretty balanced as he played that inside out shot, which is not the easiest shot to play. And then he tonked it away.
Catch it!
Another one. Catch it is the call. It falls safely between 2 fielders. Shadab trying to flight the ball, invite that big shot.
Well, Shadab knows Naeem Sheikh pretty well, having played in the Bongo BPL just recently. So he'll entice him. He'll try and make him come down the wicket and try to go for the big shot. Had a little bit of a chat with the keeper on that occasion, trying to work out how they're going to bowl to Liton Dash. Few changes obviously taking place because of the left-right combination.
Trying to manage the offside field there. Shadab, and Rizwan is helping him out with the angles. Adjusting the man at deep point.
Bit the wicket a bit and nipped away. And trying to play against the turn is not the wisest option, particularly if you're trying to sweep the ball. A bit of a risk, but he got away with it.
Yeah, you've got to just make sure that you get a run, dots are going to hurt Bangladesh at this stage. So get off strike, get to the other end. Three misses on the trot.
This is unbelievable. Liton Kumar Dash is a player who doesn't too often gets beaten, but 3 times in a row, even with this one, there was really maybe, yeah, that's the wrong one coming back in. You'd anticipate that. Have to be a little careful. The pressure being built up here on Liton Dash.
I've seen bowlers getting just a little bit cautious the last ball of the over. Bowls a wide one and not given a wide. It was a close thing, 87 for 1.
Big match coming up on my 11th circle.
It's time for India versus New Zealand, second T20.
You can beat my team this match and make 3 times more cash. Make your team now only on my 11th circle.
J-Dot presents Inverex Solar Energy Cup, Pakistan versus Bangladesh T20 I Series 2020. Second T20I, live and exclusive on Sony ESPN.
Time is now for Bangladesh to get cracking. 1 wicket down, 9 wickets in hand. Why would you want to risk yourself with big shots? I think the time is right for them to get that scoring rate up.
I think you've got to move on. You've got a batting depth. There are lots of good batters to come in. So you just can't die wondering on a wicket like this, which isn't really offering too much. Maybe Shadab getting a few balls to bite, but other than that, all the other bowlers have been economical, but haven't been wicket-taking. As you can see, Imad Wasim, 3 overs, 16 runs. Hasnain has gone for a bit, 21 runs in his 2 overs.
Let's see how he operates in the last part of his bowling stint. Hasnain can showcase pace because he's got it. But he's gone for runs, 22 in 2.1. Got to learn quickly the art to defend, the art to attack, what lines to bowl. He's got talent. I think Pakistan obviously played him knowing the skill factor. But he's got to translate it into performance now.
But I think Liton Dash is going to fancy having to bat against Hasnain because he's been given that little bit of extra pace that was not available with the spinners. And maybe he can use that pace to get some quick runs.
That's nicely played away, the Yorker length. Worked away on the leg side, probably for a 4. That's beautifully placed.
Just a little tuck around. Didn't have to do too much. It was Yorker length, but he was deviating down the leg side. That was comfortable for the batsman. You see, I was talking to you about using the pace of the bowler. All he had to do is put bat on ball, angle the bat, close the face, and play it past. Deliveries, particularly around the rib cage area. So that's one area he might even think of. And if you're thinking negative, you'd go for the back of the length delivery. A lot of options for the bowler.
Slow ball. That's excellent piece of running. Played it away softly and picked up 2 runs. The current run rate hovering around 7.
Yeah, they'll try to improve that. The 2 in the middle. Naeem Sheikh 42 of 38, Liton 10 of 10. Will, as you said, the running was excellent. Too good with horizontal bat shots. Well, they're getting the runs. Doesn't matter how they come. This one, a leg by, signaled there by the umpire. But this has been a good over so far, and Hasnain is proved to be a tad expensive at the moment.
Naim's scoring rate has got to improve. 42 of 39. He's done a very fine job for Bangladesh, but now time to switch on to the next gear. Take it to the next level. 170 is what Bangladesh must target on this pitch. That's the average score.
Indeed, I think it's a learning curve for Naim Sheikh. He starts off well, doesn't really make it into big numbers.
Nicely played down the ground for a run. Looks very confident. Keeping it simple so far. Lytton Das 11 from 11, and it's 96 for 1.
Watch Bournemouth versus Arsenal, Monday 27th January, 1:30 a.m. Live and exclusive on Sony 10-2.
Shomu, next man in. Bangladesh have fielded quite a few openers in this lineup. Afif Hussain opens the innings as well. Mahmudullah, will we see Mahmudullah up the order? 6 overs left. We are in the last part of this innings. The happening time of the innings. It's a well-protected point field. You've got 3 fielders attached to each other in that point range. So he's got to go flat and maybe bowl that googly from that off-stump line so that he cramps up the batsman.
There again he finds the fielder. Now this is not good from Lytton Das. She knows that, as Ramiz, you've just mentioned, they've had 3 fielders in that area, but it's been playing to them. Try and improvise. This is a game about improvisation, innovation, and throwing caution to the wind, because you just can't afford to die wandering. You just got to get a move on here.
Call is for 2. Shadab, here's after the ball. Second run taken. He's hit the stumps on the full. They're appealing. Shadab is hopeful. Now we know that these direct hits can be lethal.
Oh, they can be very interesting. He feels he's got his man, but he did very well, Shadab, after bowling the delivery. Well, let's have a look at this. It was a brilliant effort. They're not getting the wickets with deliveries, but they seem to be getting them through runouts. Let's see what transpired. Where's the ball? I think it's gone. That's excellent.
And threw down the stumps. Fantastic stuff. Pakistan dealing in runouts. That's the second one they've got. Lytton Das gone for 12. 2 down for 98 Bangladesh.
Big match coming up on My 11 Circle.
It's time for India versus New Zealand, second T20.
You can beat my team this match and make 3 times more cash. Make your team now only on My 11 Circle.
J. presents Inverex Solar Energy Cup, Pakistan versus Bangladesh T20 I Series 2020. Second T20I, live and exclusive on Sony ESPN.
Mohammad Riyad comes in a little bit earlier than we'd have thought. Shomo Sharkar slated to come in, but I think that's a very good move from the captain. He's going to come in and try to assert himself. He realizes that the team has got to get a move on, dawdling a bit with the run rate, and the last 5 overs after this are very, very crucial.
Catch it!
Big shot, catch it is the call. It's not been middled. Will it be middled by the fielder? Easily taken at long on. Shadab is having a brilliant time of it. Breathtaking stuff in the field, running out Litton Das, and then the left hander wanting to find the middle of the bat, just couldn't handle it.
Well, the intentions were pretty clear. I think the signals come, and the captain coming in has told Naeem to get a move on and try to get down the wicket.
Bailey. Last Blunston Arena match.
Never good to have two batsmen out there on the score of naught. So Afif Hussain is in, a left-hander. 134 is what they'll get if they continue at this rate. 2 wickets in the over. He's used that field outstandingly well. That cordon of 3 fielders in the point area.
It pays to be patient, even in the shorter format of the game. You see how they worked it out. They knew the pressure was being created on the batsmen. They're forced to play extravagant shots. They were forced to play risky shots. And in that attempt, I'm afraid Naeem Sheikh fell into that trap. Just couldn't get enough bat on. But these two also cannot really afford to hang about. No time to get their eyes in. Got to get to business right from the word go. And Afif Hussain, young man, very, very impressed with him. He's just a slight-figured guy, but he can pack a punch, I can tell you that.
It's been a very good comeback by Shadab. He's going at almost 10 and over. He's pulled things back very nicely. 4 overs done for him. 1 for 26. Bangladesh exactly 100 for 3.
Big match coming up on My 11 Circle.
It's time for India versus New Zealand, second T20.
You can beat my team this match and make 3 times more cash. Make your team now only on My 11 Circle.
Love for cricket knows no boundaries. Women in blue take on 2 cricketing giants. 2020 Women's Tri-Nation Series starts Friday 31st January. Live and exclusive on Sony ESPN.
Shadab Khan, always a joy to watch him, and there's a good sized boundary, of course, and spinners will tell you every day of the week they love a decent sized boundary. Bring the boundary riders into play.
Two new batsmen on the crease, Mahmudullah, the skipper, and Afif Hussain. Bangladesh 100 for 3, 5 overs to go. It's not one of those pitches where you can just plonk your front foot and just play on the up. So hence the opposition, the Bangladesh is 101 for 3. That's the reason the ball is not coming evenly on the bat. And obviously the bowlers have bowled well as well. Shadab came back well, 2 run-outs, and of course
boundary riders into play.
Two new batsmen on the crease, Mahmudullah, the skipper, and
skipper with a bit on his plate, Mahmudullah. And a couple of other bits of confusion. The Bangla boys.
so they need about 160 to put pressure on the Pakistan team here. Bangladesh, they got consistent with the bat.
Hasnain. And the shorter one, it skids and keeps a little low. But good protection out there in the deep. Yeah, got to think about run-outs, got to think about communication.
Tremendous effort by Shadab Khan, one of the best fielders.